Well, my enthusiasm is great. What I'd like to say could take a while, but since my time is allotted, I'll hasten quickly to my task. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm going to let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm going to let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm going to let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. And I give you permission to let your light shine as well. I chose this spiritual because it speaks musically to my life purpose. As the fifth of 7 children, I was encouraged to shine. I benefited from that. And unknown to me at the time, but I'm told by my siblings that even as a young girl, I would light up a room when I entered. Light then, as a metaphor, has always held tremendous meaning for me. Now, I am joined on stage today by 2 representatives from my security blanket team. I have on this table from my lighthouse collection. Lighthouses whose singular purpose is to provide illumination and get travelers safely to their destination. And then you will observe on the screens slides of my students. And these are individuals who embody answers to part of the why of my existence. So I'm so excited to share them with you. On this first slide, you see me as a young graduate student conducting members from the University of Illinois Black Chorus. And on many of the other slides, you'll see me as well as I progressed in my journey. So this little light of mine is somewhat of a theme song then for my life, and I am deliberate and intentional in wanting to break up and hopefully dispel darkness by shining light. I guess I choose to shine light rather than curse the darkness. As I look over my life and connect the dots, it's not difficult to see just how I got here. I must acknowledge that I've always been a rather purposeful girl. My life can be described as full of mission moments. High school graduation, college graduation, earning several degrees in all, having a family, a performing and academic career. All of these accomplishments equipped me with my life's purpose and my life work. From a distance, to many I stand as a role model, but up close, I serve as a mentor because I believe that every young person deserves to have a responsible, caring adult in their lives, helping them to navigate through critical issues and decisions in their lives. So if you were to look at my work, you would see that I have tried to serve as a mentor, an example, a light for the journey for many others. Our talk today is entitled, Light Their Journey, the significance of mentoring in your life. Now, I shared a little bit about my upbringing. I was nurtured, I was loved hard. And so in return, I love hard. I was nurtured by my mother, grandmother, aunt, sisters, brothers, all poured into my life. Is it any wonder then that I have chosen to pour into the lives of others? In my community, there was a high school music teacher who also taught geography, business, music appreciation, shorthand, and coached the women's basketball team. who was and still continues to serve as a trusted counselor for me. Is it any wonder that I have chosen to sing, teach, conduct, mentor, write? Is it any wonder? No, these individuals shaped my life. They encouraged me. They inspired me in my life's work. And then there was my coming to the University of Illinois. From the mountains of West Virginia to the prairie of Illinois came this young, newly married girl with lots of dreams and determination. The hand of the University of Illinois was extended to me with a fellowship for graduate study, and the heart of the university, the people that I met here, convinced me that this was a very good place to be. The people I met here some 33 years ago inspired me in my life's work. What was intended to be a 2-year, maybe 3-year stay ended up being 3 decades plus 3 years. It's still a good place to be. And you all agree because you're here. Here I met incredible people, like the people you're sitting beside right now. People who I don't even think they realized how the depth of their investment in my life. They invested in me so that I would then have energy and commitment and the responsibility to divest myself and invest in someone else. So daily through my work as a performing artist or pedagogue or professor, being committed to excellence, I try to thank them. Now, you're on your way someplace, many places, great places. Through your scholarship, you'll be prepared for your life's journey. Through your advocacy and passion, you'll be prepared for those interests that you should really advocate for. And through your leadership, you will invite other people to join you. And I hope that you will take advantage of all of that. Your highest understanding in life will be the realization of your design and your destiny. If there is going to be a difference in the future, you will have to be it and make it. That has really led my journey. If there's going to be a difference, then I have to be committed to being the difference. So I challenge you to make a difference through your profession, with your beliefs, and be the difference with your practice or in your behavior. With your unique temperament and talent, use the creative process to be an agent of change and utilize the mechanisms of technology, entertainment, and design to achieve your distinction. As a musical artist, I know who I am, and I am true to myself. Yet I am challenged daily from fulfilling my unique calling by the myriad of needs that seek to derail me. I call these the polyrhythms of life. But it is as a musician that I respond to the brokenness of the world. It is as a musician that I believe I can make a difference and bring healing. This is how I've been equipped and serve amidst the complexities and brokenness that I experience. I am to live out this purpose amidst the daily tasks that demand my attention. So let me encourage you to develop the ability to appreciate all of the beauty that is around you and the gifting that resides in others as you enhance your individual endowment. This will enable you to apply your heart and passion to all of your endeavors. Learn early that the culture of competing with others does not help you to get better. Let me say that again. The culture of competing with other people does not help you get better. The most important competition that you'll ever face is the competition with yourself. Have you done the best that you can do? Have you made a difference where you can make the difference? Have you used your influence to better the situation? You must do what you have to do when you have to do it, regardless of how you feel about it. Our gifting is the equipping that we need for our calling. Some of us will have more or an overabundance, yet no one will be lacking in ability for what he or she is to accomplish. A heartfelt enthusiasm must characterize your present activity. You have to be excited. I'm excited to stand up here before you on today. This is an experience that I've not had before, and I'm really grateful. So thank you, committee, for inviting me. It must fuel your every waking moment. I want to challenge you to live with the certainty that everything you do today matters forever. What you do today matters forever. So my title for my little talk is Light Their Journey, the significance of mentoring in one's life. Another way to say this is, be the change you wish to see in the world. You've heard this phrase. How will you inspire toward a better future, a better world? Well, let me offer a few suggestions, and it has to do with leadership. The first thing I want you to know is, as you already know, life is a journey. It's a process. You have to learn to enjoy the process. As a musician, I have to love process. I have to love selecting repertoire, the period of preparation before the performance ever takes place. Every destination ends up somewhere. A few people end up somewhere on purpose. Those are the ones with vision for each of the key roles they are assigned along the way. Because your life is a multifaceted journey, it calls for a multifaceted vision. A clear vision along with the courage to follow through dramatically increases your chances of coming to the end of your life, looking back with a deep, abiding sense of satisfaction and thinking, I did it, I succeeded, I finished well, my life counted. So this theme, Light Their Journey, the significance of mentoring, what does it mean to you? Life, as my preceding speaker said, speaks to us. Life speaks to us in our own languages. How does this title speak to you? What do you hear for your life? Well, life has spoken to me in the language of music and service. Music as a tool to reach and teach people has been my vehicle for securing a place in history. So I want you to listen to life closely and perceive your potential reality. Hear what could be and should be for your life. Determined to remove the obstacles that stand between you and your purpose. In order for you to be the change you wish to be in the world, you will need to develop and express some mature leadership ability. Number one, lead yourself well wherever you are. You don't have to be a CEO, a CFO, a COO, or any O. You can lead yourself well. Then, gain permission to lead others. Gain permission to lead others. I've been conducting the University of Illinois Black Chorus for 31 years. They have granted me permission to lead them. Some of those slides you see, for example, this one, that you recognize these people? Anyone? Yes. It's because I put inside of the curriculum for the Black Chorus a service component. It's not just enough for me for them to be absolutely wonderful musicians and singers and performers, but they live in this community. They live in this great United States of America. And some of the challenges that we have as citizens should be everyone's responsibility for finding solutions. So what do? We take our music and we use our music to do farm aid concerts or to do concerts that acknowledge some of the tragedy, our collective sorrow times here on this campus even. Lead by permission and then lead by production. On this stairwell are students from my studio. As I was introduced, I am a voice professor in the School of Music. And these are some of my young, aspiring classical vocalists. Lead by example, serving them, and in turn, they will want to serve others. Lead by investing in people. Now, I want to say this, if you want to go fast, you probably can go alone. But if you want to go far, let me encourage you to take some people with you. And that's why I think mentoring is so important. There's a song entitled, If I Can Help Somebody, which was one of the favorite songs of the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And it says, if I can help somebody as I pass along, if I can cheer somebody with a word or song, if I can show somebody who is traveling wrong, then my living shall not be in vain. Then my living shall not be in vain. My living shall not be in vain. If I can help somebody as I pass along, then my living shall not be in vain. So, ladies and gentlemen, remember, the world won't get much better if we just let it be. The world won't get much better if we just let it be. We've got to change the world, just you and me. Thank you.